All right. Hello, everyone. I am going to give everybody a couple of seconds to go get on, and then we're going to dive right in because I know that right now we're in crunch time. And when we are in crunch time, there is just no time to sweet talk it. There is no point in like beating around the bush. We have work to do. So I'm kind of coming at it from that perspective of knowing firsthand what it's like to be in a season of crunch and to be like 100% laser focused on the goal and knowing that there are going to be sacrifices that need to be made. So while I'm kind of giving everybody a couple of seconds to pop on to the call, I'll just do a quick introduction. My name is Katie Yersta. I have been coaching for a little over 6 years. We are a 3-time elite, 1-time premier, and a 1 year I would like to forget, and a soon to be premier team this year as well. We're 3 points away as of right now. Hi, Jennifer. So I'm really, really excited, but I really am going to come at this from the perspective I have learned so much from just failing and from succeeding and from figuring it out that I really hope you guys can take a lot away from the call. I'm actually nervous because I know what a season of crunch this is. So I'm kind of going to just kind of reiterate a couple of things other coaches have mentioned on this particular call. It is a call that is action focused. So I'm not giving you a lot of fluff. I will be more than happy to answer questions. This is about sending scripts now, sending out invitations now, and really getting out down to action. Now, a couple things. This group, I think, is primarily going to be people who are focused on diamond, but some of the scripts I'm going to be sending you might be scripts that you actually need to send to your coaches who need to go emerald, who need to be active, who need to, I don't know, maybe you're working towards star or 2-star and you actually need your diamond to make some movement too. So we'll talk there. But before I dive into it, can I just see if people are on? I'm like, I see Jennifer said hi, but if you guys could kind of give me some kind of like just some, hey, like, how are you? I want to hear you guys are excited about this week. It is a big freaking week. It is a huge deal this week. Or if you kind of want to chat for real, if you want to say like, I am sort of slowing myself down, I don't know if it's happening, we can dive into that too. I can talk about that as well. So I know I'm kind of talking a little bit faster than I usually do, but it's just because I have so much to cover and I want to make sure that I am getting it all out to you. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Renee. All right. Thanks for getting on here with us. Hi, I am good. I am good. All right. So first of all, we're going to start with just list. We have to have a list. We have to be working from a list, not from our messy messenger. So if you are alone and you have a little bit of quiet time, now is the time to do it. If you are not alone and you have kids hanging on your legs, or if you're in the middle of work, this is what I want you to write down on your paper as the first thing you need to get done tonight, and that is creating your list. So our goal right now is not necessarily stability as much as it is just getting to that point. And over the course of the next 6 weeks, it's really about growing and its stability. So right now, I realize that anytime you go diamond or you go above diamond, you're looking at a little bit of shaky movement, and I get that. So I really want you to understand that everything I'm sharing with you is about getting you to that point, but it's not about stabilizing. We're gonna work on stabilizing in a little bit, but right now it is crunch time, it is go time. So first, if you have not watched Ashley's video that she did, it was not the Q&A, it was the one she did before, and it was giving you guys just specific scripts about creating emeralds. Watch it again, take the content, and then pull it into your team page or with your organization. Second video, I did not get a chance to watch the whole thing, but I know that Deidre gave scripts. Those scripts are going to be applicable today, as are Ashley's, as are Reagan Long's. She has given me hers. I have hers as well. So I want to make sure that you guys have these in your back pocket. And if you hear me talking fast and referencing those, it's the calls that were already done. All right? So let's talk about your list. The very first thing that we need to do is create the list. So number one, from your list, I want you to write down your current challengers. And what I would suggest is if you still have these groups open from the beginning of the year, going back and just taking the time to write down the names of the people who are your current active Shakeology users. They are your current HD, maybe it's the beach bars, maybe it is something else that they are using. I'm not sure what it is, but you have active customers who are in your Coach Online office. I want you to go and to write those people down and have their names down. The second is your fallen challengers. These are those sweet peas who maybe were with you for a month or 2 months. You can do this a couple ways. You can go back into your Coach Online office and look at how you've earned Success Club points over the past, 10, 11 months? 11 months that you have been doing this. And I want you to go back, and I guarantee, Reagan, I love you so much. I'm going to be using your script because it's so good and I used it already and it's amazing. So I hope that's okay. You need to go back into everybody who has ordered a challenge pack or Shakeology HD with you. And this is just for time's sake and organization's sake. I want you to write down their names, and I guarantee you there is somebody in there who is an inactive customer or they are an inactive coach. We're going to work on those today. Number 3, I want you to write down those sweet peas who are your followers for life. These are the people who show up on your timeline. These are the people who are cheering for you as your best friends. These are other CEOs and other network marketing businesses who are rooting for you because you are also rooting for them. Because right now in crunch time, they are going to be the people that you might need in your back pocket. Number 4, your customer list. I have an email list that I have been sending out emails to every week. We're going to be using that as well from your list of content that you've put out. So there's a couple things that I take into consideration. So remember, we're just forming a list right now, and there should be hundreds of people on this list. Hundreds of people on this list. So when I talk about from your list in terms of posting, I am talking about like, okay, if you did a post and it was about like, I don't know, your awesome hair day that you had. There are people that liked it and they didn't comment and they didn't like put a response. They gave you eye contact. Anytime somebody likes a post, whether it is a call to action post or it is just an engagement post, you have people who like the vibe that you are putting down. Those people need to be reached out to as well. And then the last thing is anyone of your customers or your discount coaches or anyone who has given you a referral in the past. So we are working from a list of basically 7 topics. So I'm going to go over that really quickly one more time. Number 1, current challengers. Number 2, your fallen followers. Those are the people who have been on the bandwagon, now they're not on the wagon. Those are the people who were like, I'm all in, and then they weren't all in. Number 3, your followers for life, those people who love you so, so much, and you love them as well. Number 4, your customers. I don't think I gave you number 5. I'm sorry if I can't count. I was a reading teacher. I was totally not a math. If you have a free list, if you have some type of freemium out there, I know I have like a 5-day sort of challenge that I have on my website. Any time that you have some type of freemium, you can pull from that as well. From your list, any post that you've done which has created engagement in some way where people are liking it, commenting on it, we need those people. And number 7, if you've ever been given referrals, okay? So that's gonna take a little bit of intentional time tonight. Now I'm under the impression that a lot of you guys are pushing towards that November 22nd deadline. Am I right? Am I like, can I root for you? Is that okay? So first, let's take a deep breath. We have a list we're gonna work from. It's gonna be a lot easier for you to take the time to write out the list than to try to toggle and try to figure out all of this stuff that you need to say. If you are pushing for the 22nd, for this deadline, I wanna know, like I really wanna heart, if it scares you to admit that you are pushing for this deadline, good. Because you should be, because it's so fun. And I know that it's hard, and I know that right now it's a season of crunch, but it doesn't last forever. You are in a season of hustle, and I know that it's hard. But why am I talking to a wall? There is nobody pushing for the 22nd. Nobody at all? I think that's baloney. I think you are. All right, so we have our list, right? Okay, so this is my whiteboard, but you guys need to tell me if it's backwards or not. I don't know if it is. I never know if I'm live, if it's backward or if it's the other way around. So do you guys see this list okay? All right. So we're going to go over invitations that we're going to take for a specific type of categories. Super easy. The goal is diamond. If you are working towards star diamond, this is the plan that you're going to put in place for the person that you are working with to go diamond. If that's your spouse, this is a control thing. So I will never forget Alyssa Shoemaker saying to us, God, this was like, I don't know, this was the first time I went elite. So this was many years ago. She was like 4 years ago. And she was like the most intimidating person in the world. And I was like, I don't know how to handle this girl, but there's no way in the world that she is going elite and I'm not. Like, I can't be letting that happen. So, and I love Alyssa. So, and she knows that. I think I told her the story. She put her hands on this desk, okay? Not this desk, but a desk. And she was like, diamond is a decision. And she scared me so much. She was like so gung-ho. She was like, this is a choice, and I am choosing to go diamond, and I am choosing to go elite, and I am choosing, and I don't remember exactly what she said, but she was so crystal clear that it was a choice. Now, the choice to act towards that goal is on you right now. It's on your choice, whether you're on this call, whether you're listening back. It is a choice for you to show up. It is a choice for you to tell your team that you are going for it. It is a choice to act. You do not always have control of the outcome, but you do have the choice to act. So you do not want to wake up on Thanksgiving morning grateful for the fact that your feet hit the floor, but you did not make action. You did not take action. So my challenge to you today is to make the decision to do everything in your power to make it happen. Deal? All right, so we're going to go over some scripts right now. I have them all for you. I am going to get them out to you. I have taken Ashley's and Reagan's and Deidre's, and I have put them in one place that I want you to just go with it, okay? So let's say that you're working towards diamond right now, and it looks something like this. You have an inactive on either side, right? Or you maybe have actives that are good to go. They're happy, they're satisfied, everything is good. You have an emerald, but then you also know that you have to fill a couple spots, meaning that you need a couple of coaches. And then you also have that sacred spot that's gonna be your emerald. And you're like, I don't know what to do. I need to find an emerald. How am I going to make this happen? First, we say it is a decision. Everything that we do over the next couple days is a decision to get closer to our goals. So we are going to put it into 4 categories. Number 1, the invitations that we are sending out to our inactive coaches or customers. It works in either way, but inactive, meaning that they once loved, used, understood the value of the products, but we need to get them back in their A game. Number 2, you need a coach. Number 3, your coach needs a coach. Or number 4, you need a kick in the pants, which might be where we are right now, all right? And then we are going to go over the 4 things that I really think build the confidence in how we are going to be creating these invitations. So let's kind of get to it. So number 1, let's hit up inactives. So your inactives, this is going to be courtesy of Reagan. This is the best thing that I have seen. Number 1, you need to reach out to them and say hi. There is no other thing that I want you to do than say, hi, how are you? Haven't heard from you in a while. How's everybody doing? It's going to take some time. This is going to be a slower invitation, but you want to reach out to those inactive coaches, see how they are. How is their holiday going? Really get to know a little bit more about that, maybe where they are. In my experience, that I've been using this, I have noticed that a lot of my inactives are actually embarrassed to tell me about what's kind of going on. Maybe they've fallen off, or maybe they feel like they've let me down, or maybe they were too embarrassed to come back to me. I have opened that opportunity for conversation to happen. Conversations have to happen. So here is what Reagan has said has worked, and I have used this and it has worked for me too. So after you've started a conversation, a genuine conversation, you want to kind of sound like you're closing out the conversation and say, oh, girl, good to hear. I am doing okay. It's a little crazy here. And she talks about a big move, but you can replace that with stuff in the turkey, you know, kids in school, getting ready for the holidays. So I was thinking of you, and I wanted to reach out to see if you were interested in trying out that survival accountability group that I've been talking about on social media. Anyone who has worked with me in the past, I am offering them a gift card for simply trying to jump back in with me after the summer stretch when everyone is kind of off their routine. What do you think? Say their name. What would you be up for trying to give me a super consistent focused 30 days with me, trying 4 workouts a week and nutrition on point? See what they say and then move on. All right, so we're putting that message out there. Those are for the people who are inactive. Could be inactive customers that you can transition to coaches, could just be your inactive coaches, but you are offering something for them for getting reignited, restarted on their fitness journey, okay? Also, what I want to note about a couple of things about that is the confidence piece that I had talked about it. You are offering something exclusive to them. Okay, you are offering them a gift card. I don't know, a $5, $10 gift card, whatever it might be. Make sure you guys look at the policies and procedures. Make sure you are in line with what you are offering. But with your exclusive offer, you are exciting them. You're like, oh, okay, like she cared enough about me to reach out and to offer this. Some will, some won't. So what? Who is next? Okay, let's say that they say, no, now is not the time. Ask for a referral. Don't just say, it's totally okay, I understand. Say, I understand, I totally get it, but I was actually wondering, why don't you just, do you have any friends who might be interested in doing this? I know it might not be the time for you, but I am more than happy to allow your friends and family to be with you, and I will happily coach them through the process. Ashley's script kind of addresses this, and it sounds much cleaner than what I did. But ask for the referral. Confidence is not just ending with the hard no, it's taking that extra step. It's going that extra mile. And I'll talk a little bit about the other two too, okay? So asking for a referral, even if somebody says no. Ask for the referral. It will not hurt. They might say no, can't think of anyone right now. Or they might say, you know what? I was just talking to Jenny from the block, and she is totally interested in doing this. I'm gonna reach out to her. You don't know unless you converse. You don't know unless you take action. Are you hearing me? Is anybody hearing me? I hope so, because I feel like I do better when people are engaged, and I am like sweating right now because I am so excited for you guys. It's such a big week, and you can do it. You can totally do it. So if you guys could just comment or something below so I know you're here, that would be so awesome. All right, so let's go to the second one, okay? So inactive coaches or customers, that's what we are going to send out to them. Second one we are going to send out to. I want you to send out an invitation to someone you think is the bee's knees and who would be awesome as a coach. I don't care if this is a friend, or I don't know if this is Bobby Sue who just likes every post that you do, or maybe this is that girl from Instagram that you were like, they have such a legit account, why are they not coaching? I don't care who it is, but nobody is going to shy away from a compliment. And when you raise your invitation to start with an actual like, hey, I think you are awesome, they are going to be more inclined to actually listen to you, as long as you come off as sincere. So I have another script for you, which is just going to be about that someone you know to someone you know about coaching. So, hey friend, I just had it on my heart to ask you recently, and I know we've talked about it before. Fill this in with a blank with however it might be for you. But I would love to have a conversation with you about coaching. Next month, I do plan to expand my team, and I think of people who would be the full package kind of coach, and you come to mind. I know right now, maybe you have thought about it, but maybe you just kind of brush it aside, like totally assuming, guys, that they're already thinking about it and already like planting that seed for them that they're already thinking about it. I know when I started, I wondered how I would make the time. I wondered how I'd juggle it. I worried about costs. I worried about signups and all that stuff. Fortunately, my coach totally walked me through all my worries and I went for it. But here's the deal. There are so many ways you can go with coaching. It's definitely not a one-size approach fits all approach. I started really just wanting to do it so I could be accountable to my own goals. As I learned more about the business, I set bigger goals, and along the way, my business grew. Kind of personalize that for you, and I have coaches who come in ready to make an income from the beginning, and others who for years have stayed on just to receive the 25% discount. To be honest with you, I could see you totally rocking it, but more importantly, I just genuinely look for people like you who are part of the team, full of heart, hard work, and a willingness to help others. You do all of this so well. Anywho, I'd love to hear what you think and would love to talk to you a little bit more and give them a specific call to action. Can you jump onto a call? I'm doing it 8:30 tonight. It's just a listen in kind of thing. Here's the link. Let me know when you have a free minute. I want you to send that to the people that you believe would be great coaches. I don't care if it's someone who is your best friend you've known since second grade, or somebody that you've been following on Instagram that you think is super motivational and fun and can't figure out why she isn't a coach yet. So again, going back to the chart, there's a solution for your inactives, right? There's a solution for filling in the people who aren't yet coaches. So we've worked with our inactive, we've worked with our need a coach. So we're breaking this down again, all right? Let's talk about an invitation if you are just starting out. This is a script that you can encourage your new coaches to send out. This is for your new coaches who are business building coaches who want to know more, and this was courtesy of Ashley. And she gave the script that said, hey, I am so excited, and I kind of like tweaked this for one of my coaches who put it out. I am so excited, I'm finally gonna lose these 20 pounds of baby weight, and I am starting this new group and looking for a group of friends to do it with me. Are you in? Again, assuming the sale. And you just send it to everyone in your group, in your thread. Tell your coach, your new coach, to do that. I am finally going to lose the Halloween candy weight, and I'm looking for a group of friends to do this with me. Are you in? Send it to the list. I have made a decision not to allow myself to gain the usual 7 pounds this holiday season, and I am looking for a group of friends to do it with me. Are you in? That simple script, assuming the sale, keeping it simple, totally easy to do, that's going to help you not only with maybe new people if you are a new coach yourself, or is it going to help you create your active coach to become an emerald coach? Okay, simple script. Do you guys have questions about these ones so far? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see it. I had to scroll down. Duh. Okay. Jenny from the block. I did. Sometimes I throw out Jenny from the block for no reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. And sometimes I randomly think of her VMA outfit, and I wonder to myself, like, where could I find that? Because I want it, but in all black. Really random, I know. Jess Carey, I'm looking at you. Do not bullshit yourself. You can do this. I love you so much. Is there a better way to send this as a text? Voice, video, invite. Jennifer, wherever you're in your most natural state. So I personally, I will send voiceovers. I can do one right now if you want me to. I can do, so if I think somebody would rock as a coach, and I go on to my IG land, and I'm just gonna send this to my coach because that's the first one. I don't wanna waste your time. And I'm like, Kayla, do you know how much I love you? Like, legit. I think you would be an amazing coach. P.S. Say hi to everyone. I'm doing a training. But I would say something like that. Kayla. No matter where you are in the business, okay, you have to be like legit confident that you can talk about what you're doing. And no matter like how you send it, it should be in the way that you feel the most comfortable. Like people don't really know like my sarcasm and my wit unless they're actually seeing it firsthand. So that's why a lot of times on the videos, I will just like say on the video. Or if somebody's on the IG land and they are like a rock star, send them a video and be like, I just checked your grid. You're amazing. So you coach, right? Like you legit have to be a coach. So just say it like that. Whatever it is, people love to be complimented. I love to be complimented. My husband complimented me this morning and I was like, I love you so much. You're my favorite human being right this second. So people love to be complimented. Compliment them. If you think they would be a rock star coach, get them on your team and just assume you're going to get the sale. All right? Okay. What questions do you guys have for me? All right. I'm going to throw down another Ashley Laughlin one. So she gave this one the other day too, where she actually went to her active customers and coaches. If you've not done this one and you want to go diamond or star diamond or 2-star diamond or 3 or 4 or 5 or wherever you want to be, you have to send this. This is legit the easiest one to send of all. So, hey, so first of all, let me say that you are doing absolutely amazing in our challenge group. Your daily check-ins, your posts, your results are fabulous. So I have a little challenge for you just because I think you are so fabulous and I know you could inspire so many other women. So this is kind of a referral reward program, but legit better. I keep saying legit because that's what I say. What do you think about, that's my sorry. What do you think about inspiring 2 ladies to join you with our next challenge? Guess what? I'm that person and I'm like, oh, I never really thought about it before. That's a great idea. I have no doubt that you have so many friends and family members that are all ready to see the changes in you and would definitely be empowered by you to be a part of the community. If you have invited them or if you posted about it, I bet that if you shared your meal prep picture, okay, so notice that she's telling them exactly what to do. Or a transformation picture, still telling them what they can do. Or a sweaty selfie, still telling them what they can do. On your Facebook, you would have women left and right asking you what you were doing. Or asking a few of your friends to join you. You can all send out, keep each other accountable. It's a fun little way. And the best part is that we'll have them sign up under you so you can get the money for their sign up. Bingo. I will still be a coach and run the group and support you. Don't worry, but you will get the kickback for inspiring them. Also for being one of my challengers who's inspired 2 ladies to change their lives with us in the next group, you will get a, whatever, Amazon gift card, little beanie, I don't know, like something that's like a piece of cake. That's what I would want. So Melanie, write that down for yourself. That's what I want. I will still be a coach and run the group. Got that. Also for all of my challengers who inspire 2 ladies, got that. As a special thank you for being bold to share your story, it is because of women like you that said yes to this challenge that it is creating a ripple effect, okay? Getting people thinking about it, all right? Here's what that is gonna do with our little chart. We are going to take our active customers and we could possibly make them emeralds. Or we could fill in our little gaps here for people that are not yet coaches and who can be coaches simply because the seed has been planted, all right? And then the next one is for our people who are scared of inviting. Does anyone in the house have coaches who are scared to invite? Does anyone say, Katie, I'm just so scared to put myself out there? Like, do you have anyone that you know could rock this but is scared to invite? Or are you the bird who doesn't want to invite because you're scared of getting rejected? I actually read this statistic today. Hold up. I'm going to read it to you because it's super important. I hope I have this right page. No. Oh, about half of the salespeople I've worked with over the years gave up after a single rejection. And only about 4 to 5% of salespeople keep trying after 4 rejections. Dude, I am rejected on the daily. So we have to make rejection like Totally okay to be rejected, all right? So, invitation. If your people or you are scared of inviting, call it like it is. Girl, I won't lie to you right now. I am actually having a mini freak out right now because I've been challenged to ask one person who I think could completely do this business with me, rock this business with me, like join me in this business. And here's the deal. I thought of you. I thought of you immediately because of X, Y, and Z. I think we could have so much fun doing this together. I'm sweating my britches off. Do you want more information? Can I invite you to the sneak peek this evening? Let me know when you have a free minute today. Have them send that out to people they would actually want to rock the business with. Super simple. Okay. And then you can have them end with, oh God, I feel better now. So what do you say? Can I shoot over some info? Let me know when you have a free minute today. So that's the invitation when you're scared of inviting. Don't be scared though. There's a lot of things in life that are scarier. This is just an invitation, okay? And then the last one that I'm going to give you, and remember, Ashley's scripts, Deidre's scripts, these are great scripts, but scripts don't work if you don't actually send them out, okay? So this is the last one. Thank you so much for the love on my post about, this is for anyone who has commented or engaged with your post or simply liked it. If somebody likes a post of mine, I am like, they want to hang out with me, they like me, and they made eye contact with me. So they don't know this yet, but they're getting an invitation. So just say that to yourself. If somebody likes it, they don't comment, they don't do what you told them to do in the text, that's cool. Most people don't follow directions anyway. You are still going to message them. They have given you eye contact. Go message them. And then the last one is, and this is for anyone who has commented, liked, or engaged. Thank you so much for the love on my post about fill in the blank. I don't know. Maybe you posted about Transform 20. Maybe you posted about your family photos. Maybe you posted about a million little things. I don't know. Whatever you posted about. I gotta be real with you. It's definitely sometimes hard to put yourself out there, but I also really do love how good I am feeling. And if you're doing a program or if it's about coaching, kind of fill in the blank here a little bit. It gives someone else hope that I am doing my job. Okay, so I know a few months ago I needed it too. And if it's okay, and if it's not too forward, I have never really asked, I need to share that I was never really asked if I would be interested in doing this. So I always just want people to know that they can do this with me. Anyways, not sure if it's up your alley, but can I shoot you some information about this whole thing? Let me know when you have a free minute today. Okay, so again, how did we do all this? Let's hold the phone, friends. We are going to go to bed on the 22nd, whatever that is, the Wednesday, the 22nd. And we are going to say, I did what I had to do. That is how I won. Like, that is how I won the day. Because I care more that everybody is saying, like, I couldn't have done a fingernail more than if they actually do it or they don't. Because there is no worse feeling than knowing you gave up right before you hit the finish line. Your goal right now is to take your little diamond chart and to be able to say that no matter what, I am not going to go down without a fight. I am a fighter, and this is what I am doing. And this is how I'm gonna fight for my business. I am going to use the script for my inactive coaches. I am going to use the script for where I need a coach plugged in. I am going to teach my team and my new coaches and my soon-to-be diamond coaches and my rock stars and my whoever that you can invite this way and bring in a coach and go emerald. And it is easy. And lastly, this is my last tip for you. And then I'm going to love you so much, and I'm going to cheer so loud for every single one of you who end the 22nd without going down without a fight, or who nail it. I don't care. Doesn't matter, because you're going to love who you are when you wake up on Thursday, because you're going to be so freaking grateful for the business and what it's done for you that you don't even care. You're just going to be so excited no matter where you end. All right? Last thing, if you need a kick in the pants, you need to grasp on to the people who will not go down without a fight. And I don't know if that is your current success partner. I don't know if it's the current person you work with. In fact, I don't even know if it's your upline. It doesn't matter. You need to take a hold of someone within this group and say, heck to the yes. I am going to end on the 22nd and I am going to fight for my business. Who wants to help me stay accountable? Because you don't have time to be working with people who have already checked out. You only have time for the people who are going to run. And I don't know who they are, but I have a feeling it's probably someone who's in this thread being like, oh, Home Slice is serious right now. You guys, get a success partner for the next 3 days who you are messaging at 10 o'clock at night, at 5 o'clock in the morning, who is going to help you get where you want to go. Because if you are hanging around someone who doesn't have the same goals or who has already given up, they ain't your people right now, okay? Listen, I love you so much. I want to see everybody nail it, but I more importantly don't want to see anyone give up before they've given it everything they've got, okay? That's what we are fighting for right now, all right? You guys, we have the best job in the world. You're going to wake up on Thursday, you're going to be like, I have the best job in the world, and you're going to want to keep going with it, okay? Fight for it. Trust me, Alyssa Shoemaker was the scariest success partner of my life. And she was the one, my first year, I have no doubt in my mind, was the reason. She and Deidre were the ones who like got me to where I wanted to be that first year. So, and lastly, get your team involved. Let your team know what you're fighting for too and why it matters to them. Mackenzie, you can do it. I believe in you. That's all I got. I see you, Mackenzie, and I know you can do it. And I know all of you can, but I know because I just know Mackenzie. All right, is that all? Do you guys have any questions for me? Get with a success partner, do work, send out the scripts, and Wednesday night saying there is no way I could have done anything more. Is that cool? We're gonna do this. We're gonna totally do this. I love you so much. That's all. Anything else? Hi, Mackenzie, I see you. You're gonna do it. You are totally gonna nail it. That's all I got. Yep, doing it right now. Bye-bye. That's all I got.